Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video, and welcome back to a new episode of At the Time of This Recording. Today we are going to be rating and reviewing the greatest hits of a-ha, the Headlines and Deadlines album specifically. This particular album would actually be a very important album to me in my childhood. It was an album that my mum owned. Not that she really had an awful lot of music at that time when she was raising me, but she did have this particular album in her CD rack at home. The band themselves are a trio from Norway, and they are well known especially for their 80s classic Take On Me. As you will soon find out, there is so much more to the band than Take On Me. The band themselves comprise Morten Harket on vocals, Mags on keyboards, and Paul Wakhtar Savoy on the guitars. So, without further ado, let's crack on, and I will move you over now to future Darren. Thank you very much for that pass, Darren. And yep, we now have the tier list here for the Headlines and Deadlines greatest hits of a-ha. So, first and foremost, the songs, to my knowledge, are in chronological order. So let's begin. We've got the GOAT down to the D tier. First and foremost, the opening track is Take On Me. Stonewall classic, 80s iconic song with a brilliant music video to match. I am definitely putting it in the A tier. Is it overplayed? Yeah, of course it is, but we love it for it. I do love the song a lot. A tier. Next, Cry Wolf. Not so keen on this song when you consider the rest of the songs on this album. Sticking it in the C tier for now. I might move it up in a bit, but for now it's staying in the C tier. Right, Touchy. Yeah, so it's more of a sort of upbeat number, I would say. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the B tier for now. Next, Manhattan Skyline. I love this song a lot. Very, very heavy, unlike anything else in there in this particular greatest hits. I am going to shove it in the A tier. And I will say as well, there is an amazing cover of that song by the Lepra singer Einar Solberg with Isan. And yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, that particular song going in the A tier. The Blood That Moves the Body. Again, another one of the sort of the darker songs in this particular set of greatest hits. I prefer it over to Cry Wolf. I am going to stick it in the B tier for the moment. Next, You Are the One. It's okay. I don't love it. I am going to stick it in the. I'm going to stick it in the C tier. I do feel the songs in the A's and the B's are better than it, so I'm going to stick it in the C tier. Next, Move to Memphis. This would feature on the Memorial Beach album, but that album hadn't actually come out at the time of this release, so it was a bit of an exclusive, if you like. I am going to stick it in the C or the B tier. It's definitely not a D. Stick it in the C tier, I think. When you compare it to the rest of the songs here, there are much better songs than it. So yeah, C moments for the moment. Early Morning. It's probably my least favourite in this particular set of greatest hits. I am going to stick it in the D tier. Next, I've Been Losing You. Again, it's alright. I am going to put it in the C tier. I'm not a massive fan of it, but it's certainly not the worst. Next, Crying in the Rain. So this was a cover. I believe it was written by Carole King, but it was originally performed by the Everly Brothers. I may be wrong as to who did it originally, but a-ha did an amazing version of this. I'm going to put it in the B tier for the moment. Next, Hunting High and Low. Love this song a lot. It's one of my favourite Morten Harket vocal performances. I'm going to stick it in the A tier. Next, The Living Daylights. One of my favourite James Bond movie themes, opening tracks, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, that's going in the A tier as well. Train of Thought. I'm not a massive fan of this song, I must admit. I'm going to stick it in the C tier for now. I'm actually going to move the You Are the One into the B tier as well. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for now. Stay on These Roads. This would be the title track to the album of the same name, and this actually is my favourite Morten Harket performance. Exceptional track. I am going to stick it in the A tier, and it could potentially be a GOAT. Next, the sun always shines on TV. Sorry. Yeah, it is another classic, and I love the keyboards in it. Fantastic song. Is it B worthy? Of course it bloody is. Yeah, I'm going to stick it in the A tier. I'm also going to move to Memphis in the B tier as well. So, in the A tier, we have Take On Me, Manhattan Skyline, The Sun Always Shines on TV, Stay On These Roads, Hunting High and Low, and The Living Daylights. For me, out of those 6, it has to be Stay On These Roads as my absolute GOAT of the greatest hits of a-ha, Headlines and Deadlines. Such a beautiful, moody track. The synths are amazing. Morten Harket's vocals are just, oh my god, they just make the hairs on the back of my neck stand up every time I hear it. And yeah, a very worthy winner indeed. Thank you very much for sticking around, and I hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much to Past Darren for the wonderful introduction to the video, and I will see you again in the next one. Bye bye.